COD received the bomb threat this week and canceled classes. Another school shooting, and this time at a community college in Oregon. COD law enforcement discussed how to protect yourself from this type of violence. It's opening weekend for the College Theater production of Carmilla. We give you a preview of this heart-pounding thriller. And next week kicks off Homecoming Spirit Week at the college. Find out how you can cheer the team on to victory. All that and much more on this edition of Courier TV News. Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm Tarek Fayoumi. A scary moment for COD students, faculty, and staff on Monday night when the alarms went off and buildings were evacuated. It was unclear why the evacuation occurred.
All we know is there's an evacuation alarm and there's something going down the MAC.
Can you tell us what the alarm was for?
I do not know what the alarm is for.
Okay. You said classes were canceled for tonight?
Classes are canceled for now.
Okay.
For tonight, yes. Classes are canceled for tonight.
What's going on?
What we've been told is a bomb threat.
Those who are off campus received a text alert about the bomb threat and a cancellation of classes. 9 dead and 9 injured in another mass school shooting. This brings a total of 45 school shootings reported in 2015. How are COD students feeling about their safety on campus?
We have a lot of campus police officers around and they roam around a lot, so I do feel safe.
Yeah, I totally feel safe.
Yes, I do. Just today in my speech class, there was a disturbance call, and so a cop did show up to our room, and they walked around, checked and made sure everything was okay.
Are COD students prepared to deal with on-campus violence?
I'd probably get to the safest place that I could and then alert somebody who could do something about it.
As a professor, I become the first individual in line in terms of protecting the students. So that's very important for all the educators and the students to know that there is a certain process and regulations that is set in place for the College of DuPage.
What steps has COD taken to keep students safe here on the college campus? Joining me in the studio today is Kent Munsterman, Acting Sergeant of the COD Police Department. Sergeant Munsterman, we have to talk about the bomb threat. What can you tell us about it?
At approximately 6 o'clock p.m. on Monday, the college police department received a bomb threat via telephone. We determined at that time that we needed to evacuate the campus. We requested the assistance of several bomb-detecting dogs who conducted a comprehensive search of the area. We determined that the college was safe at that time to re-enter, and the college opened without incident the next day.
What is COD doing to keep our students, faculty, and staff safe here on the campus?
The police department takes a proactive approach to campus safety. In my mind, the most important thing we offer is active violence preparedness classes that are offered in 2 stages. The first stage is a classroom setting where we talk about your options to run, hide, and fight. The second stage is more of a hands-on stage where you actually practice running, hiding, and fighting with the enhancement of the environment using simulation guns and some other tools to enhance the environment. The College Page Police Department proactively patrols via bicycle, via foot, and via vehicle. We have a camera system that's comprehensive and expansive and constantly updated to make it the most up-to-date. Our police department regularly trains in rapid deployment techniques that are used to train police and law enforcement in the most effective and efficient ways to neutralize the threat as quickly as possible. Our police department has partnerships with surrounding agencies, federal, local, and state, and we conduct tabletop exercises that would simulate an event like this or a catastrophe, so that they have practice and experience kind of determining what would happen in these events.
What should the college community do if they notice some suspicious behavior on the campus?
We rely on the college community an awful lot. You guys are our eyes and ears, so it's very important that you guys listen to your gut if you ever were to have a contact with an individual who your gut just told you was not right, so to speak. There was something about them that just gave you a feeling that the person is a potential threat. Please come to the police department with that information as soon as possible. Looking back at many of these incidents, I think it's fair to say that a lot of them may very well have been prevented if someone would have come forward with whatever information they had known to them at the time.
Thanks, Sergeant Munsterman, for your insight on keeping the college community safe.
Thanks so much for having me.
In the wake of this devastating tragedy, the COD college community gathered on campus for a moment of reflection and support for those mourning at Umpqua Community College. In a show of respect, many in attendance wore green and beige, which are the school colors of UCC. The outpouring of support continued as students, faculty, and staff signed a banner of sympathy for UCC community. Messages of condolences and hope were written by our COD community. Green ribbons were also handed out to those who stopped by to view and sign a sympathy banner. This banner is on display in the SSC atrium and will be sent to the UCC community as gesture of support. And in other news, the Board of Trustees held a special meeting Thursday night. We get you caught up on what's happening at the Board of Trustees meeting. Items on the agenda that were approved were the ratification of college's renewal of liability insurance coverage, the acceptance of fiscal year 2015 audit reports, and approval of computer partnership fiscal year 2016 anticipated spend. The next Board of Trustees meeting will be held on Thursday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. For all the latest college news and events, log on to the Courier newspaper at codcourier.org. COD will be celebrating its second annual Homecoming Spirit Week. The festivities begin Monday, October 12th and culminate in the annual homecoming game on Saturday, October 17th, when the Chaparrals will take on the Iowa Western Reavers. Student Life is sponsoring these free week-long events, which is open to the public.
Basically, it'll just be a bunch of fun. So it's an effort to get the entire student body excited. So enjoy the activities and, of course, the free food.
Spirit Week will be held next Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the SSC atrium. For more information, contact Homecoming at cod.edu. It is not too late to register for Fall 2015. Seats are available to enroll in the upcoming second 8-week session starting October 15th. Log into MyAccess to register, make payments, and search for class sections. For more information, contact Student Registration Services at 630-942-2377. The College Theater will be presenting Carmilla, written by Jay Sheridan and Lee Fanu, and directed by Amelia Barrett, now through October 25th at the Studio Theater. Predating Dracula by more than 25 years, Carmilla was first published in 1871 and is one of the earliest works of vampire fiction.
It's a vampire story, but it's a very different vampire story because it centers around a female vampire. It was very threatening at the time, written sort of in the early Victorian period. Perfect for Halloween. Full of lust, full of blood, tons and tons of slow motion killing, turning women into vampires right and left, and punishing men. There you go.
Performances of Carmilla will be Thursday through Saturday at 8 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. Tickets for the show are $14. For tickets or more information, call 630-942-4000 or visit at themac.org. In celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, alumni artist Daniel Ponce's art exhibit Homage will be on display through the end of the month in the Wing Student Art Gallery. His exhibit will feature a 20-foot-tall painting inspired by legendary artist Frida Kahlo.
I would say the most entertaining thing about the art gallery and the Wings gallery is the space, the height of it. That's what intrigued me the most. A very tall wall, over 20 feet tall. That's why I made the big painting too, so the size of it. What I do to take my time with art is I made it such a habit over the years to just sit down and do it without thinking too much, so just start doing it, just sit down and pick up a brush and go at it.
Ponce will have other pieces he has created on display at this exhibit. For more information on this exhibition, contact Justin Whitty at 630-942-3206. And on Saturday, October 17th, the Wing Arts Gallery will host the Day of the Dead altar making workshop in conjunction with Ponce's Homage exhibit. The workshop will be led by art professor Jennifer Harris. The Day of the Dead altar making workshop will be from 1 to 2:30 p.m. and is free and open to the public to attend. For more information about this workshop, contact Jennifer Harris at harris@cod.edu. Women's tennis player Tesha Coker is our Athlete of the Week. Courier TV sport reporter Tyler Swanson sat down with the star athlete to find out more about her tennis success and her off-the-court passions.
The new captain for the COD women's tennis team, Tessa Coker, has dedicated most of her life to the game of tennis. Tess talked about what drives her to play tennis and the challenges she continues to face.
So my aunt inspired me to play tennis. She said that if I was able to play tennis, I'd be able to wear cute outfits, and I thought, okay, that's a good enough reason for me. My other aunt, actually, she played lawn tennis. So I thought that I could do it too and keep it running in the family.
Above all else, Tessa's coach, Jim Bauer, gives insight on what she really brings to the team and what she will continue to do.
Tessa has been a good influence for everyone on our team. She is a very dedicated student athlete in the classroom and, more importantly for us, on the tennis court. She has never missed a practice. She plays tournaments throughout the spring, summer, and fall. She has taken our PE class, so she's pretty much dedicated herself towards tennis, and it kind of rubs off onto all of her teammates in a good way.
Tessa gives her family and teammates credit for the influence they have on her as a person and as a player.
I use my teammates as like a really good crutch. They're kind of like my backboard that I spring off of. So I would say my support for my teammates is ideal.
Performing at a high level in any sport can be demanding, so Tessa enjoys other activities outside of sports.
I love reading, I love singing, going out to the movies, shopping, hanging out with friends, shopping, a lot of shopping.
Thanks for joining us for this week's Courier TV News. Please join us next week for our homecoming special preview. Have a great weekend.